Did you know dozens of AI companions are being marketed to kids as old as 3 years old right now on Amazon? You could go search it right now and look, type in AI companions, you will see. Did you know some adults already confide in AI chatbots more than their human partners? Nearly 1 in 3 teens have tried an AI companion. 13 to 18-year-olds using generative AI jumped from 37% in 2023 to 77% in 2024. We're moving. A third of teen users report that talking to an AI companion is just as good as, if not better than, talking to a real friend. My point is not to scare you. My point is to tell you that the line between authentic relationship and algorithmic simulation is now blurring a lot. Don't worry, it gets worse. In a large-scale experiment with Boston Consulting Group, consultants using AI finished 12-ish% more tasks on average, completed tasks 25-ish% more quickly, and produced 40% higher quality results than their colleagues who didn't use AI. Okay, so what does that mean? Because I thought AI was gonna replace a bunch of jobs. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs Report 2025, representing 14 million workers, projected 92 million roles displaced by 2030, alongside 170 million new ones emerging. So a bunch of jobs go away and then more jobs exist because we're using AI. Is that right? The IMF's 2024 assessment found that roughly 40% of jobs globally face meaningful exposure to AI it might be impacted by, a figure that rises up to about 60% in high-income digitized economies like the United States. And we haven't even talked about data privacy or how human biases in AI training models have been created. AI-generated answers are often not reliable. I'm not freaked out, you're freaked out. There's so much information about AI and what it means and if they're gonna be a job or not. And I wanna hone in on some very specific things to focus on that will help us adapt to reality instead of sticking to the same playbook that we've always run, in spite of what's evolving and changing in the world today. One of the best ways to think about this is that there will be things that AI is really good at, and then there are things that humans are really good at. And those things will be more human and more AI. But there's a third category of things that will be amazingly productive if humans and AI can do them together that we couldn't have been as productive at if humans alone tried to do it, or if AI alone tried to do it. This idea is mostly referred to as co-intelligence. If you go follow Ethan Mollick's blog, he has a great book called Co-Intelligence, points out that AI agents are here. They can do real work, and while that work is still limited, valuable and increasing. But the same technology that can replicate academic papers in minutes can also generate 17 versions of a PowerPoint that no one needs. The difference is in how we humans choose to use it, by using our judgment in deciding what's worth doing, not just what can be done. We ensure that these tools make us more capable, not just more productive. Did you hear the key word in what he just said? If we just zoom out, we see that judgment is a key component of using AI effectively, both in our personal work, but also as a species. Because I think we can all agree that AI still can't read the room and adjust on the fly. It still can't build genuine trust with a family that doesn't trust the education system. It can't mediate with difficult personalities. It doesn't know when to follow the curriculum and when to follow the child. It can't de-escalate a crisis. These are things that require human skills, and I believe that the things that we do as human beings that will be the most valuable in an AI-powered world will be the most human. So, what do? We get a choice. We get to choose how to spend our energy, time, and practice. We can spend it on the same things that we've been doing and we've always done, or we can adapt to a changing tide and invest in the things that will make us more valuable in that AI-driven world, not less. The evidence for investing in human skills in educators is unambiguous. The meta-analysis of 43 studies involving 3,000 4 teachers found that when educators develop stronger self-management, curiosity, and adaptive problem solving, student academic outcomes improve as a downstream effect. An 11 percentile point gain in achievement compared to controls. That is real, actual, measurable proof in the practice of human skills that we used to call soft skills or like stuff that we think is not that important. In another longitudinal study tracking educators over 2 years, those who received mindfulness and compassion-based professional development showed 30% lower burnout rates and reported significantly higher job satisfaction than other control groups. So there is some evidence. The tools exist. The people are practicing human skills, and it's making a difference. And what's left for us, I think, is to choose to either adapt to our new reality and double down on those human skills that we know are going to be most valuable, or we can stick with the status quo and see what happens. Because I think the most valuable work in the future of work will be human work. See you in the next one.